Hey everyone, welcome back to Fairmont Airport. 4 Golf 7, 3852 Lima is behind me. Just came out of the shop, had some details that were nagging from the big overhaul upgrade that we did a couple months ago, and I'm here this morning to take it out for a quick test flight, just to check out some of those little things. I'll show you some of what we worked on while we're in the air and see how it's doing. So come along. All right, let's set the parking brake. Before takeoff, flight control is very important. Up, down, elevators up, down, and we have left and right rudder. Flight controls are free and correct. Flight instruments are set. Let's set an altitude bug of let's go to 2,500. Elevator trim is set for takeoff. All right, let's do a run up here. So the mixture goes rich, 1,700 RPM. Shut this window so it doesn't blow away. There is 1,700 RPM. Here is left mag. It's a good drop. Back to both. There's right mag. It's a good drop. Back to both. Carb temp check. There's the drop in RPM, rise in carb temperature. Before I come to idle, I'm going to bring this up a little bit more, and I'm going to lean for best power for today, since it's a little hot and humid, and I'm going to see if I can, if there's a little bit of a performance rise there. Now let's do the idle check. Car beats on, back to idle, runs at idle, back to 1,000 RPM. Fairmont traffic, Skyhawk 3852 Lima is taking runway 23. We're going to be left closed traffic, Fairmont. All right, left side is clear, landing light is on. All right, we've leaned a little for best power. We're going to go ahead and go full throttle. Making good power. Engine instruments are in the green. If we haven't rotated by the end of our yellow taxiway markers, we will abort. Airspeed's alive. There's 40, 50. Want to fly already. Gently bring the nose up. And climb out. At VX. Beautiful. Engine's in the green. Carb temp is indicating. One of the things I want to do here is I want to monitor something here when we transmit in a minute. Fairmont traffic, Skyhawk 3852 Lima off runway 23, climbing through 1,700, making a left crosswind turn, Fairmont. Keeping our eyes out for traffic. I'm going to keep it tight to the airport for Clarksburg's ILS. I don't see anybody on ADS-B, but I also don't.
7565 Golf, turning base 20, watch for it.
At Fairmont traffic, Skyhawk 3852 Lima, turning left downwind, runway 23, and we're going to climb to 2,500 and do a couple laps around the airport for Fairmont traffic. That'll just give us a nice minute to check all the things we wanted to check. Now I did notice the GPS lost integrity again when transmitting. The right side push to talk button is working. I tested that on the ground, so that's improved. The carb temp gauge is working, and the flight controls feel excellent.
Roger, traffic, Cessna 7565 Golf, turning final 20.
It's a little hazy out, so definitely keep our eyes peeled. There's 2,500. Go ahead and accelerate, and then we'll pull some power back here. to like 2,300 or so. Okay. Fairmont traffic, Skyhawk 385 to Lima, 2,500. Going to do a couple of orbits over the airport, Fairmont. Let's see. I'm just watching all the parameters here, making sure everything is behaving well. Then we'll go do a little... We'll go see if we can maybe fly over our house. Maybe Rebecca is around and wants to see us out there.
Air tractor, 44 Romeo, straight in approach, runway 28.
All right, so he's really loud to me. Let's go back to where we can start managing some of our like comm volumes and stuff. I think. Yeah, there we go. That's better. All right, let's just keep orbiting. I just wanted to stay close to the field. Try a little bit of a steeper turn here. Make sure the flight controls feel good in all these attitudes. That felt fine. Fairmont traffic, Skyhawk 385 to Lima, just southeast of Fairmont Airport, 2,600. Gonna continue northeast bound, overfly the city of Fairmont, and then we'll come back overfly the airport and enter left downwind for 23 Fairmont. Keeping our eyes open for traffic. I'm keeping my lights on, LED landing lights, so we're leaving those on. Carb temp gauge is indicating good. Engine instruments are in the green. All these instruments look good. We're still losing GPS.
Monroe County, Aztec 3 uniform golf on a 3.5 mile final, runway 252, low pass.
Let's descend just a little, get down to 2,500. We'll overfly our house. Let's see, where are we? There is the high level bridge, so we'll come out here. There's the connector below us. We'll do a real nice orbit around Fairmont. Palatine Park is down there. There's the gym. There's our house. I'm pretty much flying over it now. Yeah, Josh at FlightMX did a really nice job.
Cessna 7565 Golf, turning base 20 westward.
With this upgrade, and it's a lot to manage. I mean, there were a lot of moving parts to this. There were a lot of moving parts to this upgrade. I think everything turned out beautifully. So if you're in our region, or not even, including the cowling, I mean, I know you've noticed in the videos how good the paint looks. They just opened a paint shop here at Fairmont Airport too at 4 Golf 7. So I'll put a link in the description to FlightMX and how to get in touch with them. Reasonably priced, fair, honest.
Traffic, Cessna 7565 Golf, turning final.
They've done a really great job taking care of our airplanes. Oh, there's a phone call coming in. Hello? Can you hear me?
Now I can, yes.
Oh, hey. Did you see me overfly? I can come right back. I'm still out here.
I mean, you go out on the back porch.
Yeah, I'll come back over the, I'll come fly right overhead the house. I'm over the,
Try to do backyard.
Okay, I'm over the 3rd Street Bridge right now, still turning left towards the house.
Okay.
Just want to see if you
Yeah,
see me.
I see you.
I should be overhead you right now.
Yeah, you
I'm
are.
rocking my wings. Can you see the wing rock?
Yeah.
Here, I'll do it. I'm going to turn back around and come back. It's beautiful up here today, and the plane is flying brilliantly.
Well, that's good.
Everything feels perfect. Let me see. Where is our house? I
It's
see
like
it.
right in front of you now.
I see it, I think.
Yeah. You're flying right over, you're headed right toward our porch roof.
Yeah. Pretty cool. All right, I'm turning towards, I'm going to go towards Fairmont now and
Okay.
head back to the airport. Okay.
Okay.
I'll
Bye.
talk to you later. And Fairmont traffic, Skyhawk 385 to Lima is now about 3 miles to the northeast of Fairmont Airport at 2,400. We're going to overfly the field and enter at left downwind for runway 23, Fairmont traffic. All right, engine's good. Temps and pressures in the green. We'll get one landing in and we'll put her away. Let's do a mixture adjust, which we won't. We're for best power. Before landing, seats and seat belts are secured. We've got carb heat to go. Fuel selector is on both. Mixture is not going to go full rich. Carb heat will be on. Airspeed flaps. That's the before landing checklist. And we'll do our C-Gumps checklist just before we land there. So we'll overfly at 2,500 and then do a teardrop descending to 2,000 to enter the pattern. I don't see anybody on ADS-B. I haven't heard anybody calling. All right, let's get ready to go here. Pull back a little power. We don't need to barrel through here. And we'll make a call and we'll start our teardrop once we've crossed the field at 2,500. Fairmont traffic, Skyhawk 52 Lima 2,500 overhead the field. We're making a right-hand teardrop entry to a left downwind for runway 23, Fairmont traffic. So this way you're above pattern altitude here. You can still get a look at the windsock, the airfield, see what's happening down there. And you can also make an appropriate entry. So I like to come over the field, 500 feet above pattern altitude, and then I started descending teardrop turn so that when I come back around for my 45 for my left downwind. All right, let's go ahead and start a descent. So carb heat can come in.
Traffic, Cessna 7565 Golf, turning base 20, watch.
Nose can come over. And let's just start a big old right-hand looping turn here. And by the time we get back around to enter our 45, we should be at pattern altitude. I think it's going to work out real nice. Let's keep that descent coming though. So carb heat, gas, undercarriage is locked, mixture is where we want it, props, seat belts, switches.
Quadro traffic, Cessna 7565 Golf, turning final 20, watch.
And in these nose down fast airspeed situations, we can make steeper banking turns to get where we need to be, as long as we stay coordinated all the time. Fairmont traffic, Skyhawk 3852 Lima is entering a left downwind for runway 23, Fairmont. Here comes pattern altitude. So now we can get slowing down, which will happen kind of naturally once we level off here. We can bring a little power back in now. All right, we're kind of a beam our touchdown point, so let's go ahead and set up. We're already inside the white arc. Go 10 degrees of flaps, nose over, power back. Start a nice descent, 90 miles an hour or so. Trim. I like to do this about 1,600 RPM. All right, let's turn base. Fairmont traffic, Skyhawk 3852 Lima now turning a left base for runway 23, Fairmont. Still at 90, we'll slow to 80 through here. Keeping coordinated. It's a little bit tight, a little tight of a base turn actually. So let's pull a little power out, we're high. Get 20 degrees of flaps, that'll help us here as well. Get slowing down to like 80. Final looks clear. There's 80. Fairmont, 52 Lima turning final, 23 Fairmont. Keep that nose down. We're going to shoot through this just a little bit, but don't chase it around. We got lots of time to get back over on center line. No problem. So I'm going to pull even more power out. We're high. We got the field made. We'll go 30 degrees. Start slowing to 70. In fact, my power's coming all the way back. We're going to trim. There's the sink, a little power now. And lose it, we don't need it. And we're just trying to keep us aligned over the runway here, over the center line with aileron and like that. And we're down. Flaps can come up. Staying off those brakes. Let's just roll all the way to the end. It's got a nice long displaced threshold, perfect for not stomping on the brakes. And that's how we get back. Fairmont, Skyhawk 52 Lima, clear 523 Fairmont. Okay, I think that was a successful checkout flight. Tested all the things we wanted to. The only real remaining squawk that I have is the loss of integrity on the GPS, and that's pretty good. That's pretty good considering how much work went into this airplane. So I am super impressed with that. So if you have not yet done so and you enjoy this content, please hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, if you'd like to keep updated with what we're doing, and there's a little bell icon you can click if you want to be notified when I post new videos. I'm so thankful for all of you, for all the support, for watching these videos, and I'm so enjoying my journey now as a private pilot, and I'm glad that you can come along with me. Until next time, we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.